Hi guys, so where have I been? I posted a thing the other day asking everyone to go over and subscribe to Max Aquatics. I'll leave his description, link in the description even. I'm just doing this video on the fly because when I posted that, everyone's like, where have you been? And it appears I've taken like an unintentional break from YouTube, and I wasn't meant to be. Like, there's a couple of projects coming up. I know people have probably seen videos of the Fishroom and stuff, and I'll update on that because there's a few of us involved, and there's a few of us involved, and like I haven't, like when we've been doing projects, we've all been in a rush kind of thing to get stuff done. I call it the doghouse because every time someone walks in, they're looking at the phone, they go, "Oh, I'm in the doghouse." So I've nicknamed the Fishroom the doghouse. But there's a few of us involved, and whenever we're there, we're always kind of in a rush. So, like I haven't, as people say, it takes like 2 to 4 times longer to record footage when you're doing stuff, so kind of just got stuff done and wants to update everyone afterwards. So I'll cover that in another video, but I'll just show you where I'm up to. I'm kind of doing all water changes, lights are off, but I just wanted to know everyone, like, people were asking me, am I okay? People have reached out on my personal Facebook and stuff. I'm fine. I've just been tied up with like different projects and didn't realise how long it was taking, so I'll show you what's going on. So with this tank, I've got the Rio Nanay in here, lights off because I'm doing a water change and can't have the lights on because I've turned all the power off to the sump, and the lights plugged in with the sun. So Rio Nanay, I'm growing them out on a breeding pair. Geophagus, they're growing out well. I don't know whether you can see any of them, but there's the Rio Nanays, they're looking stunning now. There's the Geos, yeah, so I'm growing them out. I want a breeding pair of each of them, and then, oh yeah, I've moved the common bristlenose on because none of the shops, I wanted to breed them, but none of the shops are like they were like, I've got hundreds, like I can't take any more. So I thought, what's the point in breeding hundreds of plecos if I can't get rid of them? I may as well. So can't see any at the moment, but there's L103s I've picked up. I've done a bit of a swap for show you now. So here we are, there's my Goyder Rivers. Look how they're coming on. So I've had these, I think, about 6 months, and look, there's Skull Creek there. So I had 35 Goyders and now I'm down to 15. I've swapped. There's a bit of hierarchy. This, like, I treat it, goes away for a bit, and then it just bounces back with a vengeance, and I can never figure out why. So my Goyders, I had 35, I'm down to 15. I've swapped some for the Skull Creeks, and I swapped some for this L181 peppermint down the back there. So yeah, so swapped some of them for the Skull Creeks, so I've got another breeding pair, and then I swapped some for the L183. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to jiggle everything around, get stuff down the Fishroom. I want to get all the rainbows down the Fishroom for a start, and my shell dwellers which are breeding. So right, so I've also got these as well. These I bought as Manica Peru, and I was expecting them to be like tiny little tiddlers, and they're not. They're quite big. They're nearly as big as my Rio Nanay already, but I want a breeding pair out of them. The goldfish I got rid of. Obviously I'm trying to move projects on so I can get stuff into the Fishroom and shut some tanks down, get them in the Fishroom. But I've got Manica Peru, and then I've got my Wabenmuster in here. I've moved as many as I can, the guppies out of here. They've gone in this tank. I don't know whether you see me set this tank up, but it's a grow out tank, holding tank. Yeah, so the guppies are in here. They're going to go down a Fishroom. We've got some mixed guppies, but I've got some like tiger endlers, and I've got some black bar endlers in here somewhere. I mean, there's a couple of males there. So yeah, got them. And then down here, I've got a spawning mop of Kali Tawa, like rocking horse poo rainbows. Looking for eggs from. I only got them 2 days ago, so there's no eggs. Any of this moon, it's because I rang the spawner mops out, and I'm trying to clean it out at the moment. The whole, like, not the spawner mops, the sponge filters, I rung them all out to get a cycle going, but the sponge filters are already cycled, and I rung a load of sponge filters out to get them going, so that's them. This tank now is Wabenmusters and the Manica Peru. I don't know, I'm not too convinced on these because there's like markings like Rio Nanay type markings. I've been speaking to like a top kind of breeder. There's one of the, can you see him? There's one of the Wabenmuster just there on the log. There's 4 of them. One of them's definitely a male, and then the 3 I'm guessing a female. But this I don't know whether I'll find it, but this tank's got a green jade shrimp in that I've kind of made out of, because I was dumping all my coals in here, wasn't I? And I've inadvertently made a green jade, and it's one of the green jades with the stripe down the back, so looks that cool. Yeah, but if anyone knows about genetics of angels, let me know what you think of these, like Manica Peru wise. I'm not 1,000,000%. I've only had them 2 days and they're starting to change colour. They were really rusty and it's starting to go a bit silver now, but as I say, I'm kind of seeing Manica Peru spots on them, and not Manica Peru, Rio Nanay type spots on the back and stuff. So, and there's some blue hues, and I never had blue hues in the old Manica Peru. So I know, as I say, I was speaking to a breeder and he was like, yeah, there's 4 collection points. Some of them don't even have red on them. They're just collected from Manica Peru. So, and here we are, my Frontosa, my favourite fish, as everyone knows. I just fed these this morning. The dominant males down there, I put a ton more rock in here to try and give them more cover, but they still hide under the plants. And then this male, multi-shell dweller, goes over and terrorises them. So like, they've got good 4 foot to themselves, but they decide to live within 6 inches of me shell dwellers, and shell dwellers aren't very social, are they? So there's the female there, there's males around here. I lost some of, like, when we had that freeze, the temperature in here dropped to 19. They got like a fungus or a bacteria on them, and they all popped the clogs. The ones that got it. There's one of the baby shellies, I don't know if you can see it. There's an absolute ton of them in here, but they only seem to come up when they... There's one down the back there, see if I can get that on camera. There it is there. There's a ton of them in here, and then that shell at the back. There's my finger. That's got another spawning of them. So there's 2 spawnings of shell dwellers in here, which I'm pumped about. I absolutely love breeding fish. But yeah, there we go. That's Frontosa. I wish they'd live down here. Might go out and get some pots from the local garden centre, some terracotta pots, get them in here. So it gives them somewhere to hide away from these tyrannical shell dwellers. Yeah, so you'll have to excuse the mess. So here is the rainbow tank with the Boesemoni and the Wopoga red lasers. And I don't know whether I'll catch it on camera. There's one there. But this is absolutely full of Boesemoni fry now. I need to get them out and get them breeding. I want to get them up to Fishroom, get them in a planted tank. Separate them, get them breeding. You have to excuse the mess. I'm kind of ripping this room apart and getting stuff up to the other fish room, so I haven't really taken much up there yet, but I want to get all my rainbows up there, the shellies, the guppies, and then a few other bits and pieces I can't think off the top of my head, but yeah, that's what I'm doing with these. And then what I'm thinking of doing is ripping all my planted tanks down. I kind of started them for YouTube, for Wallstad videos. Like, I posted a few Wallstad hacks. I posted a couple of Wallstad hack videos, and then like, they blew up and everyone was dead interested about Wallstad. And then I know Alex from Fishroom was talking about it the other day, so a lot of father fish fans seem to turn on Wallstad enthusiasts, and a lot of the content I was putting out was in response to the comments I was getting and stuff. And I think Alex even shared, I think it was my comments from the forum, where I was saying, you know, it's incompatible. Like, people like these father fish fans, it's not father fish, it's like a group of his fans are like, that doesn't work, and then I say to him, listen, like, that's the Wallstad method, and they say, yeah, oh, well, the Wallstad method works, and I said, but you're saying it's not. And he said, well, I never said that. And I said, well, all you have to do is go and have a look at the comments, people asking for help with Wallstad method tanks, and whenever anyone gives advice, you say that doesn't work. Like, a group of father fish fans, that's what Alex was saying, and I think he was sharing my comments when I heard that. So yeah, but as I say, that's a bit of a rant there, so that wasn't intended, but that was the score. But I set the Wallstad tanks up. It's something I've already done, and I wanted some planted tanks, and everyone, well, a lot of people on YouTube were saying, you know, you're the planted tank guy, and this channel was supposed to be all breeding fish, when you look at my early videos, it was all about setting up tanks to breed fish, and that's what I want to do. When I get a breeding pair of, I've got a list of dream fish, and what I'm going to do is collect them for the house. I'm going to move all my breeding projects down a fish room and then just have like dream fish, and a lot of people already know what they are, but yeah, there's me. So I've got rainbow whites, I've got Wopoga, I've got Boesemoni, I've got Goyders, I've got Kali Tawa and Skull Creeks all ready to go to the fish room and breed out. So I'm excited about that. Then these Frontosa, there's me in the background. These Frontosa I want to grow, probably take about 3 years maybe, I've read, to grow Frontosa. And then these shellies, I want to get these out. So the Frontosa have got the whole 5 foot. And obviously I've got a bigger tank outside, like I always tell you. I've got tanks I want to take down a fish room, so we've got grow outs, because we've got a lot of tanks we can put pairs in and little breeding colonies and grow smaller fish out, but we haven't got anything really yet to grow bigger fish out, so like big colonies of, I don't know, maybe angels or something. So yeah, that's where we are in my little fish house. Give you an update on everything. Merry Christmas. As I say, the break wasn't intentional, things came up, and you know, sometimes things happen, and obviously I'm not into YouTube to like make money or nothing, so I'm not hell-bent on posting content. I just want to share my hobby with all you guys, and you know, watch you share your hobby on socials. So take care guys, see you soon.